back pressure. She'll come right up off the ground.
Kilo is taxiing out. I do see an airplane southbound, looks like in a downwind position.
Okay, we're on the runway. I got him.
He's over there
Got
somewhere.
him. Full power. Verify we got proper RPM, fuel flow, and then we can release. Once we get to 60 knots, little back pressure, she'll come right up off the ground. Flaps coming up. Climbing up at 1,000 feet per minute.
What tells you that?
Now we're almost 1,500 feet per minute. Okay, we're 1,000 feet above the ground. I can pull power back, bring our power back into the green. 24, slow our prop down so it's a little quieter. And we're flying, we're done. That's a takeoff.
That and the landing.
Paso Robles traffic, Cessna 07 Golf is downwind on 19.
So he pulled in behind us?
Yep.
You saw him? I kept looking, he said at a 45, so I figured he was out there somewhere. I'm still not reading. Where's your altimeter?
Altimeter's right here. So the little hands are thousands, the big hands hundreds. Yep. So why don't we level off here at 3,000? Once we get above 3,000 feet above the ground, there's a different set of flight rules that come into play. But as long as we stay 3,000 feet above the ground or below, we're really kind of free to relax and just enjoy flying.
You're headed into the rain.
Yeah. Looks like some virga, so it's starting to rain, but it's evaporating before it hits the ground, yeah.
So how often does Cassie go flying with you?
Paso Robles traffic, Cessna's off of 19 at Delta.
It comes in waves. This month we'll fly probably 5 or 6 flights together, and then a couple months will go by and we won't fly. But if you had to average it out, a couple times a month we go fly.
Comanche 6933 pop on the ground, taxiing for 19er, the Alpha.
Does she like flying?
Yeah, she enjoys it. She doesn't enjoy flying in the sense that, you know, she wants to learn to fly. But if she has a choice, she'll fly overdrive any day.
And Comanche 33 pop on the ground is Paso Robles taxiing on Alpha behind the Cessna for 19er.
Now you say flying low and slow. What do you normally do?
Right now we'd be doing about 135 knots at 11,000 feet. Yeah, I normally cruise between 9 and 12,000 feet.
That's Alpha scattered. Temperature 18.
There's a plane right over there, I guess.
Thank you. Got him. Good catch. Now, a lot of coastline flyers, the people enjoy flying the coast, they'll descend to 500 feet above the water. So we're clearly well above any of the coastline flyers. So we just want to kind of keep our eye out and look for people that are flying, you know, below us and around us. They'll usually come about a half mile offshore, descend to 500 feet, and then fly coastlines.
San Luis Tower, Bonanza 9777 Romeo's 13 miles to the north, inbound with Charlie.
Bonanza 9777 Romeo, San Luis Tower, good morning. Make right traffic, runway 29, report midfield downwind.
Right traffic, runway 29, report midfield downwind 77 Romeo.
All right, Bob, your plane.
No,
you're all right. You're all right. So Paso's basically out that direction. So I'll handle all the stuff. You just enjoy keeping us in the right direction. That's it. So your plane, just kind of head out generally in that direction. And don't worry about the gauges and the power and all that other kind of stuff. I'll keep that under control.
I had a problem when I flew that guy's Beechcraft. I always pull back on it.
So I have the plane all trimmed out now, so it pretty much should hold itself. You're just going to change the direction we're heading, so. And if you want to joyride a little bit, maybe you can go to the right there and go through that valley, or if you want to come to the right here, whatever you want to do. We're just going to kind of lollygag and
Bonanza 77 Romeo, runway
poke
29,
our way that direction. We're good.
Clear to land, runway 29 77 Romeo.
You're saying the airport's straight ahead?
Yep, straight ahead of us right now. So I've updated the system, and so basically you're just going to follow this little purple line right back to the airport. There's a plane near the airport, 500 feet above the airport there. So basically it's right out that direction. So just kind of lollygag your way there.
Never realize how many homes are in these hills.
Isn't that amazing?
Now, are you spotting the airport from here or not?
I can't just, actually, I can actually see it. I can make it out because I'm familiar with, you know, what's around it. So you're looking for that really, there's a tan patch that is like just about our 11 o'clock position. It's got a green on the far side of it and then a green half moon around it. It looks like a half circle tan patch out off of around 11 o'clock. That's where the airport sits, right in the middle of that tan patch. And actually you can start seeing the runway come into play just a little bit there. Paso traffic, Skyline 11 Tango Whiskey's 12.5 to the southwest, planning to enter into the left downwind runway 19 Paso. Am I on Paso? Let me verify. Yeah, 23.0. So once you spot the airport, which is now 12 o'clock in that big tan patch out in ahead of us, once you spot it, go ahead and come to the right about 30 degrees. We actually want to come into the runway on a 45-degree angle. So you'll just kind of drift to the right a little bit, and then we'll plan on cutting left and coming into the runway.
I was thinking it was this down here, but that's a roadway.
Yep, that's a road. So just beyond the road, out in the distance there, you'll see that, you'll see the patch. Actually, okay, the runway, you can see the runway at 11 o'clock. It looks like a gray line. 11 o'clock, you'll see the tan patch, and then you'll see the gray stripe in the middle of the tan patch out there. See the runway now about 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock. On the distance, just this side of the foothills in the distance, you'll see that gray stripe right in the middle of a tan patch out there. You're in good shape.
This side of the foothills?
Yep.
Jeez.
Paso traffic, Skyline 1 Tango Whiskey's 9 to the southwest. We are going to come over to the southeast a little bit and enter the 45 for left traffic 19 Paso.
You talking about that spot way up there?
Off to the left there, see the runway there?
Now I see it.
See the runway?
Looking, trying to find it down here.
There you go, 11 o'clock now, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
So we're going to fly that way for a little while until you get to about a 45-degree angle in relation to that runway. Once you get about a 45-degree angle, you can turn directly towards the runway.
No idea that's where it was. I was thinking right about down here.
It takes a while to get acclimated to, you know, it's easy for me, I can look at this and go, oh, 8 nautical miles. Visually, that should look like over there, you know? And there have been many times I thought, boy, that airport's still far away, and I fly right over the top of it. I'm like, oh, that was fast. Yeah, keep coming to the right a little bit more.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so the pattern altitude is 1,838 feet. So I'm going to descend by just taking power out. That's it. We're going to maintain the same speed. Don't try to pull the plane up or push it down. You just worry about left and right, and the plane will start to come down. And we're going to slowly work our way down to 1,800 feet. So we're at 2,800 now. So we have to lose about 1,000 feet. That's a nice descent of about 500 feet per minute, which is a very comfortable descent. When we get near 1,800 feet, I'm going to bring the power back in, which will stop our descent. We'll just cruise right at 1,800 feet. Paso traffic, Skyline 1 Tango Whiskey, 5.1 to the south. Okay, still 500 feet to go. We'll just let the plane continue to come on down. So traffic, Skyline 1 Tango Whiskey is 3.5 to the southeast on the 45 enter left traffic runway 19 Paso. Alright, you can go ahead and just kind of cut towards the airport. You're going to shoot right for the center of the runway. So just point it right to the center of the runway now. There's our pattern altitude. I'm going to bring the power back in to stop our descent. You're still just worried about left and right. There you go. See how the plane just pitches up naturally? That's okay. Okay, we're going to start our pre-landing checklist. We have the acronym GUMPS for that. Gas is on both tanks. Undercarriage we don't have to worry about. mixture's coming in, and the props are going to come in. It's going to sound like the engine speeds up, but it's just changing the pitch of the prop. Switches are on, straps are set, and our flaps are coming in. Our first notch of flaps, you're going to feel the plane push up a little bit. Just keep the nose pointed and keep the nose pointed over. Push forward, push forward. There you go. Go ahead and push it. There you go. All right, hang a right-hand turn, 45 degrees. Paso traffic, Skyline 1 Tango Whiskey, midfield, left downrun runway 19, Paso. Okay, so we're going to fly parallel to the runway now till we get about the other side of this nice vineyard here. Then we'll turn base. A little more to the right. There you go. And the trick is do I look parallel? If I do, then find something out in the distance and just fly to something in the distance. Right. There you go. Nicely done. Holding our altitude perfectly. Speed is good. Our pre-landing checklist has been completed.
This is the way you run a tractor when you're out in the field.
There you go.
Most guys that start on a tractor want to look at the spot right in front of them.
You'll never get it straight then, huh?
No, you're going to have a wave line.
Okay, I'm going to pull the power out, begin our 500 foot per minute descent. We have to lose 1,000 feet in 2 turns, and that'll put us on the runway. Paso traffic, Skyline 1 Tango Whiskey, left base, runway 19, Paso. Okay, you got it? All right, so come left 90 degrees. I'm going to add in another notch of flaps. You're going to feel a little rise. Keep the nose pointed down. Push the nose forward. There you go. Let the plane come down. Nicely done. Okay. Keep coming left. Keep coming left. Okay. Go ahead and keep coming left. All the way. Go ahead and line up on final. Paso traffic. 1 Tango Whiskey. Final runway 19. Paso.
Make a half circle instead of 2 lefts.
Yeah, we were still kind of moving along here a little bit. Final notch of flaps in to help slow us down. Let the plane come down. There you go.
Hollister traffic, taxi at Paso Delta Victory.
Line up on the runway.
Drop down, 7 miles southeast Hollister.
That's all right. Let it
9,000 and below in about 90 seconds. Please do not overflow. Virginia drop down.
Okay, I'm going to pull the power out. Keep our descent coming down. Nicely done. Don't push over. Don't nose over. All right, I got it. My plane.
Good.
Nicely done. There is a long runway. We can land this plane 4 times before we get there. We just let it do it. Not my best, but it got us on the ground.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Bob.
Yeah. It's fun. I enjoy it.
Okay. I'm going to keep pull back pressure, let the rudder in the back and the elevator help slow us down. Hopefully we can catch C here. Otherwise it's a long haul down to D. Did it. That was flying, my friend. Nicely done.
Yeah. Well, that was interesting to be able to come around to line it up because my flying has always been out there in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You can feel free to open your window should you choose. Okay, we are on Charlie right here. Nice. Perfect. That's the one we like. And Paso traffic, 1 Tango Whiskey is off of 19 at Charlie, heading towards the terminal.